Guthrie Football 2024 is brought to you by Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma and you. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. North Church Guthrie, you matter. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. Golden Chick, the original and still the best. Mercy Hospital, your life is our life's work. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. S&T Oilfield Services, Joshua 24:15. Integrity Heat and Air, we work with integrity. Strive Wellness Lounge, health therapy. The Black Oak Alliance, protecting your legacy. Guthrie Bluejay Football is also brought to you by Interbank, A-Team Overhead Door, Hayes Tree Service, Guthrie Tag Agency, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic I-35 and Highway 33, Mosquito Authority, Reese Appliance Repair, Exxon, and Merritt Roberts Farm Bureau, Oklahoma.
Welcome to Guthrie Football. The following is a production of Guthrie Football, spanning across the Blue Jay Network.
Throws it up for Dante Foster in triple coverage. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Now, let's go live to the stadium with the voice of the Blue Jays, Chris Evans, and tonight's Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Hello and welcome from Gelsma Stadium in the heart of downtown Guthrie. Welcome to Guthrie Blue Jay Football. Tonight, the Guthrie Blue Jays on a fall break take on the Western Heights Jets. I'd like to welcome you into the broadcast here tonight. Our entire production crew, including Andy Daves, Lance Evans, and Kel Evans, our camera operators tonight. Connor Phillips, Colin Simpson, Ronnie Phillips getting us produced tonight. Bring Sean Silvis down on the field. We'll hear from him here in just a few moments. Bring in my partner, Phil Nichols. Blue Jays on a little nice winning streak right now. Phil, we think the Jays will have a pretty easy time here tonight against a Western Heights Jets just trying to find their identity still, like many teams across the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's tough for some of these schools. They don't get the numbers, participation numbers that you would typically see in 5A programs, and it's a real problem. But I want to always remind people, these kids work hard. They work in the off season. They put the time in. They do the stuff. A lot of respect for these kids that show up tonight to play. And our Blue Jays, they are on a little bit of a roll right now. Of course, we kind of expected it coming into this part of the schedule. Yeah. Kind of everything leading up that there's a couple big games coming up down the road to decide if we're going to get to host a first-round game or potentially, you never know, maybe more.
Yeah, you never know. This is the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. It's one of the safest and strongest banks in Oklahoma. Bank First has a long history of serving Guthrie. We got the Bank First boss over to our right.
Got the big boss man from Bank First sitting right next door. He's in charge and in large, and that's my banker.
Absolutely.
That's my banker.
Does a good job over. I've been talking about Laverne Dowdy, long-time press box worker up here, keeps the official game clock, and so a very important job Monday through Friday, but also on Thursday and Friday nights here at The Rock.
He can get a couple things wrong on my account during the week. He can't screw this up.
We got a great night of football ahead of you. We're talking about Western Heights. Phil and I and Ronnie, we had a discussion on that, maybe a way of maybe helping out programs like Western Heights. We'll talk about that throughout the entire night, but we're going to take our opening timeout here from Gelsma Stadium. When we come back, we'll get our third member down on the field, and Sean Silvis with the weather update, Mercy Health Report, get his thoughts on this game as well. Opening timeout from Gelsma Stadium. This is the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air. It's our pleasure to serve.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years. I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471. Go Blue Jays!
Tina and Stefan and the entire staff, they are who you see them be. I mean, they're genuine people. They care about people. They've spent their entire lives in healthcare.
I can honestly say I'm 65 years old, and I'm probably in the best health I've been in my whole life, to be honest with you. And it's thanks to Stefan and his staff here, because everything they've done for me is just worked tremendously.
I just highly recommend Strive to anybody who's wanting to see a real improvement in their overall health, to be quite frank, their quality of life.
Welcome back. Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. It's the Guthrie Blue Jays and the Western Heights Jets. 3 teams undefeated, Phil, in 5A2. Guthrie, Carl Albert, and Lawton. We'll talk about that here in a little bit, as it's looking like Guthrie, Carl Albert, Lawton will have those 1, 2, 3 spots. If you have a pulse, it's obviously Carl Albert has that inside track, Phil, for that spot there. They did give up their first points of the season last week to the Noble Bears.
A kink in the armor.
They got a little kink there. Now, Carl Albert will be coming to Guthrie here in a few weeks, but you know, to host a playoff game, you got to win these types of games. Guthrie heavy favorites tonight, and you look at the Western Heights rosters. It's a decent-sized roster, but there's a lot of players on here that are also out. I don't know if it's for the season or for injuries, but not a lot of numbers for Western Heights when you look at the number of players out on the field.
Well, and when game starts, you'll see that, and that's what we were talking about earlier. I mean, that's the roster.
Yeah.
You see it right there on the screen. This is 5A football. I mean, put this in perspective, guys. You go watch 8-man football, there's more kids on the field than that.
Yeah.
And so it's just a difficult thing, for these kids. They work hard all year. They do everything they can to get prepared, and we got to respect these young men that are out there battling and competing. It takes a lot, and the coaching staff. It takes a lot to week in and week out try to get your kids prepared and ready to go compete when you're battling such just unbelievable literal numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a tough deal. And with Carl Albert, we talk about them. I had a guy this week say, "Why do you guys always act like there's no way we can beat him?" I said, "No, we don't say there's no way we can beat him.
Yeah.
Chances are nobody's going to beat them. Chances are they could lose. We're not saying that, but they are so darn good and have been for so long until somebody proves that they can put them, in their place. That's how people are going to talk about them. They're just that good of a football team, and you got to respect what they do over there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a lot of people didn't give Guthrie a whole lot of chance last year against Carl Albert. Carl Albert had to score the game-winning touchdown with 45 seconds. So we'll talk about that here a little bit later on as the game goes on as well. Let's bring in our third member of the broadcast, Mr. Sean Silvis. And Sean, missed you last week, but congratulations, your UCO national championship teams, back-to-back national championship teams inducted into the UCO Hall of Fame, and congratulations on that.
Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
That's it? That's all we get? So it's not that big of a deal, evidently.
Do you have an acceptance speech? Or
can you tell us what you said? I mean, did you cry? Give us some details.
No, it was a really cool event down there at UCO. We had 2 championship teams back to back in 2001 through 2003, and it was just neat to get together with all the guys. I think we had 6 national champions between those 2 teams, and just all the guys that we haven't seen in years that are moved all off in the country. Everybody came back, and it was just a nice homecoming for everybody.
Well, and I think one of the things that's always cool, and you just hit on it at the end there, it's the relationships you build when you're doing those type of things. You build tight relationships in college, period, but when you throw in a highly competitive sport with an extreme amount of success, it's an even deeper bond.
Yeah,
and so that's cool stuff.
Yeah, and those guys, it's funny, we haven't seen some of those guys in 20 years, but it's like battling out here on the football field. It's not so much the competition as it is what you do with those guys in the room, on the buses and the hotels. Those are the stories we talked about, and it was a lot of fun just to kind of remember all the things that we hope people forgot. And so it was really a great time. Really appreciate UCO just recognizing everybody and getting everybody back together.
Well, Sean, the weather, it finally turned a little bit. The leaves are falling as we take a look at tonight's weather here, but I see the vest on. You beat Phil to wearing the vest this year. Phil has 35 vests, but you got yours on before Phil tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And to be honest, guys, if you see me again later, I'll have the hoodie on. It's actually cool down here. I'm in the shade, and there's a nice breeze blowing, but it's starting to get a little bit chilly. 65 degrees, winds the south-southeast, 11 miles an hour. Skies are clear tonight. Sean, we'll hear from you here a little bit later on in the Bank First Blue Jay kickoff show.
Yeah, one of the things I love about our buddy Sean is he's very humble, 2-time national champion.
Very humbled.
Multi-time All-American, one of the best to ever do it at the University of Central Oklahoma. Genuinely one of the nicest guys I've ever met until he'd get on a wrestling mat, and then he would turn into something else. But he's a good guy. Him and his wife do so much for youth wrestling here in town and are working so hard to build the wrestling program, and we're awful proud of him and happy for him.
Absolutely, and we were very pleased to excuse him from last week's broadcast.
That's a big deal.
It is a huge deal, so congratulations to Sean Silas. Take a time out here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. Coming up, we have game notes, keys to victories, and all that great stuff coming up on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Are you ready to secure your legacy? At Black Oak Alliance, we understand that your hard work has built a future for yourself and your family. Our team of expert advisors is here to guide you through estate planning, helping you protect your assets, minimize taxes, and ensure your family's financial security. Black Oak Alliance has the experience and expertise to tailor a plan just for you. Schedule a no-cost consultation today. Visit us online at blackoakalliance.com or 405-724-6328. Black Oak Alliance, protecting your legacy.
Jones Stadium. Good news. I think we'll have this coming up here in a little bit. Last 4 games of the year, 3 of them right here.
That is good news. Of course, one of them, we're driving to Bermuda to play football.
Yeah, next week in Altus. Yeah. Tonight, though, it's Western Heights and Guthrie. Take a look at the series history between these two programs. Phil, Guthrie leads at 24-7, have won 10 straight. First one was back in 1968.
Good year.
Jays won that one 7-0.
That was a weep up of 2 at that year.
I thought about you when I was putting that in.
Yeah. You know, and it's a deal. You know, it's. And I don't want to keep harping on this.
Well,
but
wait till the game notes.
Yeah, it's just tough. It's just tough. And you know, I can just tell you don't ever want to say this, and I'm not saying this disrespectfully, but this is one of those games that there's just absolutely no way the Jays will lose. There's just absolutely no way.
Well, and to back that up, let's take a look at the game notes and just kind of some of the numbers in this one here. Western Heights does enter with a 1-4 record. Did defeat U.S. Grant earlier this year. Last winning year back in 2007. Since then, though, 30-1-13 since 2008. So Guthrie's had their way in this series, outscoring Western Heights by 34-41. And I don't put these numbers on here to embarrass Western Heights. It's just to show what these kids go through, and yet they're out being outscored 5-34-41, and still they are out here taking these pregame snaps. Serious can be, and it's just we'll talk about it more.
There's 15 kids on the roster. 15 kids on the field tonight.
I think we have an answer for this, and we'll get into it a little bit later on. But
I think so.
So like as we mentioned, 3 of the last 4 games will be played here at Gelsma. Guthrie, Carl Albert, and Lawton, the undefeated teams in District 5A2. Some of the game notes coming in here tonight's contest with Western Heights. The Guthrie High School Marching Band, ROTC, has all made it out here, as well as the Guthrie High School Cheerleaders. I bet we'll get a good view of them all here tonight as Guthrie takes on Western Heights. We'll take a timeout here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. Lady Jays softball season came to an end today. We'll talk about that coming up here after this timeout. Also, keys to victory and the Jays running out onto the field. This is the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
I've known John for a long time. I like the fact that I can drive into the Autoplex and I know I'm going to get greeted by a courteous salesperson that's really there to help me. Not to pressure me to buy a car, but to help me. I've sent a lot of people to John. They make you feel like they were very, very glad you bought a car from John Vance.
John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Welcome back, Gelsma Stadium. Sorry. Young Lance Evans inside the booth. Appreciate our camera crew tonight. Lance Evans on the main camera. Andy Daves on our secondary camera. Kel Evans on our third camera down on the field. Sarah Phillips on assignment tonight. So
roving.
Yes.
She's roving.
Out being cool tonight with all of them out there. Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show today, Phil. The Lady Jays in the state tournament for the 4th year in a row. They had the first game of the day at 10 o'clock against the Duncan Demons. Guthrie beat Duncan twice this season. And if you didn't care who won or lost watching that ball game, it was a fantastic ball game. Guthrie jumped out 2-0, then it was 2-2, and it's back and forth, 4-4, 5-6, 6-6, and then Duncan had a big inning and took down the Lady Jays, as we see Coach Rick Michoud talking with one of the Western Heights coach down on the field. But the Lady Jays in their season today, 25-10. It was, again, Kinley Denning in the circle gave Guthrie everything that she had. Yeah. Sophomore Savannah Engel hit a home run to straight center field. Haley Gallo with a shot over center field. Her last
two-run shot, right?
Two-run shot. Her last at-bat in Guthrie for Guthrie was a two-run shot. They intentionally walked her twice.
That's perfect.
And then she hits a two-run shot. That's her last at-bat. Of course, she's going to UCO. Ava Hemmensberger is going to Rose State. And Guthrie softball, there you see Athletic Director John Chappell, former principal of Guthrie High School, Chris LeGrand. But, man, Guthrie softball, they ended the game. They had a senior center fielder, senior right fielder, and a senior pitcher in the middle. After that, freshman, sophomore. I think there's one junior. So Guthrie will come back. There's Kent McDonald for the Blue Jays checking out the camera here. But Guthrie softball will come back stronger, and they have a great chance of going there 5 years in a row. One more thought before you take over, Phil. Once you get to the state tournament, those games are hard. I mean, Guthrie beat Duncan twice, but that does not mean anything when you get to a state tournament atmosphere.
Well, and nail biters, right, in the regular season play. I mean, I just want to say this to the girls. You know, everybody's so proud of you guys, proud of what you've accomplished. You guys should be proud of the program, proud of the season. Nothing but great things lay ahead for one of these girls. And for the seniors, those are three great ones that you talked about. For the seniors out there, listen, thank you for what you've done over the last 4 years, because it's been a heck of a ride for all of us old people to watch you youngsters go out and represent your community so well. So hats off to them. They got a lot of softball left in them, all three of them.
No doubt about that. By the way, the camera caught me lying. I said Sarah Phillips was out on assignment. There she is on the right side.
Well, that's an assignment.
Yeah, she's out hanging out with the friends tonight. So
when do I get to do that? Do I ever get a day off?
No. You're dedicated.
Oh, well, okay, thank you.
Yeah, dedicated.
I'm very smart, but
so,
I'm dedicated.
Oh boy, the camera crew. So, all right, we got one more break, but I think we're going to get our national anthem here real quick in a few moments. And then we'll get our one final timeout before we send the Blue Jays out onto the field. Yeah. We'll update you throughout the night. Some good games across the state of Oklahoma. A great one. I know a lot of 5A fans out there, but the big game, Class A, Fairview and Hooker.
Good game.
Great game. There's a lot of games tonight with winning streaks and district titles on the line. So we are getting set for tonight's national anthem. Let's go downstairs with the Guthrie High School marching band. And there is tonight's national anthem, nicely performed there by the Guthrie High School marching band. Take our final timeout. When we come back, it's game time between the Jays and the Jets. Here from Jonesboro Stadium, this is the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie, Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
For over 17 years, Jason Reese at Reese Appliance Repair has been the trusted name in our community when it comes to keeping your home appliances running smoothly. From refrigerators and washers to dryers and stoves, Jason provides expert repair services without the high prices of big-name companies.
Hi, I'm Jason Reese.
And I'm Marsha Reese.
And this is our son, Brayson Reese, and we are the owners of Reese's Appliance Repair. Call us for all your appliance needs, 405-819-8293.
The rights to this broadcast have been granted by Guthrie Public Schools. Any rebroadcast or republication of the programming without the written consent of Guthrie Public Schools is strictly prohibited. We will come back to the fight song of Guthrie High School. Before we get too much further into this football broadcast, I want to say also at today's softball state tournament game, it was a tremendous Guthrie crowd. Duncan had a great crowd as well. Yeah. Boy, it's really cool to go to those type of atmospheres, and Guthrie fans, boy, they really came out there. You could see different people that maybe don't go to every single softball game out there, but it was good to see a lot of people from the community come out there and support those girls. And I tell you, there's just freshman shortstop, sophomore second baseman, sophomore catcher, junior third baseman, sophomore first baseman, freshman left fielder. So a lot to build up on that, and just a lot of pride. I wish those girls could have won it today. Yep. And again, they had such a great run last year to get to the finals, and it just shows you this Guthrie team, the number 3 seed team in the entire tournament, how tough it is to win those tournaments. I mean, we see the best college football team that don't win it every year. The best NFL team doesn't win it every year. It's just one of those deals that it's got to come together, and just came short, and it gets a good team.
And the cruelest sports in the world, team sports.
Yeah.
Baseball and fast pitch softball, I think, are the cruelest sports out there, because it is so, if somebody gets hot in a moment, right, or if somebody's just off a little bit, those are such non-forgiving sports.
Yeah.
I mean, it could just be just a smidge off on a pitch. I mean, it's just, I just have tons of respect for those kids. And again, just so proud of our girls and the coaching staff and the parents and everything that they're doing with that program. Just keep it up.
Absolutely. Had a strong base throughout the entire year.
Definitely.
So it's only going to get better and better each year. 4 years in a row for the Lady Jays. Great job to them. Let's go downstairs with tonight's coin toss.
Referee right here, Richard Jacobs. He's your umpire. Behind him in the defensive backfield is Kurt Thurman, back judge. The two wings are Mark Richard and Stephen Embry. Western Heights, you're the visitors, so you're going to get to call this.
All right, repeat tails.
Okay. You can do that. There's a tail. All right. Here's a head. Head. Here's a tail. What did he say?
Tails.
Tails, Richard. You got it. All right. Guys, I'm going to toss this. If I catch it, we'll look at it. If I drop it, we'll do it again. It's a tail. You can defer. You want to defer. Western Heights won the toss. They're going to defer.
So there you have it, Phil. Again,
Tails wins.
Tails never fails, except for Western Heights got to call it.
Yeah, but it's still Tails. It's still the rolls on.
Yeah,
it's okay.
So there you see, Western Heights will defer to the second half. So Guthrie will get the football first here tonight. As we await both teams run out onto the field. Actually, Western Heights is already out on the field. And real quick, while we got time, let's get to our keys to victory. Get these out of the way, Phil. Just real simple for everybody. And we're fair to everybody, so we'll even have keys for Western Heights tonight. Got to get turnovers, sustain some drives, and get some extra scores on special teams. It's a big task ahead of them tonight, but work on those things.
Yeah, the Blue Jays, stay healthy. Number one, stay healthy. You're in the heart of district play. Control the line of scrimmage. That's where all good things begin and end, is up front with the big boys. Play clean football. No turnovers, no penalties. Really continue to get better and better. I thought the kids made big gains last week in El Reno and playing a clean game. Want to keep that going this week.
Yeah, you don't want to get into any bad habits tonight. Don't get anything going there, and more importantly, do indeed stay healthy tonight. So we are waiting the Blue Jays to run out onto the field. They're getting ready to do that right now. And we'll hear from that fight song, and here come the Blue Jays running out here to Gelsma Stadium. Well,
everything can't be smooth.
No. Hey, I'd rather have the pile up at the Blue and not in front of the camera. Oh, Big Cooper Walters.
He's loving it. Hey, you know what? A late entry in the booth. The last man on our team showed up.
Rod Pop. I didn't even see him come in.
Snuck in.
I was wondering if we were going to have a real good broadcast or not.
We're on now, baby.
All right.
Ready.
All right, we are about set for football here tonight. Blue Jays in the all-gray unis tonight.
I love those uniforms. They're not your favorite.
No, I do like the all-gray.
Yeah. That's probably my favorite. Love it.
Yeah, I do like me some all-gray.
It all matches.
Yeah.
Matching's important, guys. In life in general, matching's important. Your color socks need to match your slacks, your shoes. Matching's important.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Where did it all go wrong?
Well, right there. See? Oh, no. Big man down. Big man down. Big man down. Then we got another one. It all started with the big man went down.
Kickoff for the Jets.
Hey, that happened to Brent Venables earlier. I think that was early last year. So we're stumbling out of the gates, but we still got plenty of time to overcome that. So,
oh
boy! Appreciate everyone checking us out tonight on GMP TV. Let us know where you're watching from. Larry Busby, he's a loyal fan, watching and listening from the house tonight. Thank you for that, Larry Busby. Karen Allen says, beautiful night for Blue Jay football. Indeed, it is 65 degrees here at kickoff. Western Heights will be kicking this one off. Right to left, and we are underway here in Guthrie. The return from the 29-yard line, center of the field, already at midfield. One Jet to beat. He's going to knock him out of bounds, and Guthrie will have great field position when their offense comes out onto the field.
Was that Clayton? I think that was
trying to get a number.
24, yeah, that was Clayton.
Clayton Carpenter.
Yeah, Clayton had sniffing that end zone. That kid from Western Heights took a good angle and has some speed and was able to get him knocked out of bounds. But we talked about it. This is a common theme tonight. See here on the Integrity Heat and Air replay, Clayton does a great job finding that seam, busting it to the outside. I thought right here he's got it. Then that kid took a really nice angle, did a good job, got him knocked out of bounds. Blue Jays in business, though, Chris, deep in Western Heights territory.
Guthrie will take it at the 14-yard line officially. Colton Carlock, the Blue Jays senior quarterback. In the backfield, Elijah Smith. He wears jersey number 8. Carlock will roll to his right. He had 3 touchdowns last week in El Reno. And just like that, on the first play, he's in the end zone. Guthrie on top, 6-0, just like that.
Yeah, this is why when we talked about keys to the game for the Blue Jays, stay healthy, play clean, do these kind of things, right? And because that's the areas that we can try to get better tonight. You're not going to see anything new offensively. You're not going to see any new schemes. We just got to get better at the fundamentals of what we do.
Blue Jays will come on for the Strive Wellness Lounge PAT. Jesus Torres will kick this extra point for the Blue Jays. It's up, and it is good. Just like that, Guthrie on top, 7-0. 48 seconds into the contest. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
48 seconds into the contest, Phil Guthrie leads at 7-0. And, if you tuned into the pregame show, you heard what was going to happen tonight. Yeah. And Carlock with a nice return. Clayton Carpenter with a nice return to set up Carlock. And Guthrie has 7-0. Here in a second, we'll have the scoring summary.
Sure, yeah. And this is the kind of stuff where hopefully tonight will be a night we'll see a lot of youngsters get some time on the field and stay healthy, as we talked about, and play clean ball and try to get better in areas that we can.
Take a look at the John Vance Motor scoring summary. It was a quick one, Phil.
Yeah, one play, 14 yards. Just 38 clicks. Carlock's making a habit out of getting in the end zone, Chris. He's been there a bunch already this year. Has really been the primary weapon for the Blue Jays. Does it all for the Jays. Got two brothers on the team as well. Carlock brothers are a welcome home from Guthrie to them. It's good to have them back.
Yeah, absolutely. Played in Ada last year. Now you see the Blue Jay defensive line up front. Good look there. Gamble Smith. Western Heights will have a first down and 10. Jets will have a couple backs, and they will try the right side. Not much there. Guthrie's been good all season long in the stopping the run.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we do. Blue Jays, they're incredible against the run, and and we've seen some things over the last couple weeks too on the pass defense that I like. Rolling some people over top and giving some help in the back when teams show the willingness or the desire to throw the ball. And that's kind of where there's just an evolution of our coaching staff does a great job making adjustments. And they're going to continue to do that. And what they're trying to do is find that perfect combination to put on the field every Friday or Thursday night.
Jets under center. You don't see that very often, Phil. You don't see many teams do that, and they'll run just over left guard, and they got back, maybe lost a yard on the play. So it's going to be third down and beyond the chains, about third down and 11.
Yeah, it tells me, Chris, this isn't a slam on the center for Western Heights, but high school football today, if you're under center, it's probably because you don't have somebody to snap the ball.
Yeah.
And it's just another area where we don't have to worry about those things at Guthrie, right? We're going to have somebody that can kick the ball. We're going to have somebody that can punt the ball. We're going to have somebody that can snap the ball. But there are schools out there that they're just trying to put together the basics of a team.
Remember, Guthrie was under center in 2002. Then they went to the shotgun in week 4. And they have been in the shotgun ever since that moment. Third and 11 for the Jets. They will throw for the first time tonight, and it's going to be intercepted on the far side, open field, and it is going to be a pick 6 for the Blue Jays, scamming into the end zone.
Yeah, this is Coach Chappell's been waiting to do that all day. Look at the lights go.
The LED lights flash.
LED lights flashing. Get a shot of that. Missed it.
Yeah, the baseball, we talked about it a couple weeks ago on one of our broadcasts. Baseball has new LED lights, and they do go off. They flash, and I'm thinking maybe next time for the next football season, I think we might have some flashing LED lights here inside Jelsma Stadium if everything
works out,
budget-wise goes out.
That's right. Everything's got to work out, but.
Blue Jays will try this Tribe Wellness Lounge PAT. Got through with 2 scores, and we haven't played 3 full minutes yet. We have a stoppage here for not sure what that was, but it's going to be an offsides on the Jets. That will be declined. Guthrie will now attempt this Tribe Wellness Lounge PAT to try to make it 14-0. It's a high snap. Rainwater brings it down, though. The kick is up, and it is good. Guthrie increases their lead now 14-0. It's Guthrie with the pick 6 to go up 2 scores. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Founded in 2009, Terra Insure Group exists to serve the residents of Guthrie and the surrounding communities by delivering quality insurance coverage at the fairest possible rate. TIG isn't captive to one single carrier. The staff at Terra Insure Group, Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, Lisa Engel, Sarah Bowling, and Libby Wano, offer over 100 years of combined insurance experience. Call 405-293-4880 or visit them online at tigok.com.
At Hayes Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families and community and have committed to providing you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. Honoring your loved one is our top priority, and part of that is assisting you to help deal with the grief during difficult times. Everyone's needs are different, and for that reason, families can entrust their loved one's wishes to our family. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Visit them online today at hayesfh.com.
Offensive score and a defensive score for the Blue Jays as we get set for the S&T Oil Field Services kickoff. Jesus Torres will kick this one deep and returnable for the Jets from the 15-yard line, center of the field. And good job by the special teams to get down there quickly. They haven't brought him down quite yet, and they will push him out of bounds. As we take a look at the interception here to give Guthrie their second score of the night, Phil.
Yeah, just a great job. Just picked it off. It was golden goalpost the second he touched it. And, you know, you're going to try to, these kids are going to try, they're competing, they're trying, Chris. They're out there trying to convert on a third down. And just a great job by the Blue Jay DB, picking the ball off and taking it to the house.
Yeah, Skylar Scammon with that 33-yard pick six.
He's had a nice year.
To give Guthrie 14-0 lead. He has had a nice year.
Yeah. We've gotten to a place here, guys. It seems like these defensively, of course, we're used to the D-line, the linebackers. A lot of these DBs, you're seeing a lot of 2- and 3-year starters, you know, for Guthrie over the last several years. They just continue to get better and better every week.
Yeah, Scammon just a junior as well. Good look at the defensive front for the Jays as the Jets will run up the middle and have a nice play. It's going to be a first down play across the 30 up to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, good job there by the Jets, getting some positive yardage, moving those chains. That's a victory for those kids.
16-yard pickup from the 16 out to the 32-yard line. Got to tell you, that's one of the biggest run plays of the year against this defense.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely is. You know, that will drive Guthrie coaches crazy. But, oh boy, look at that shot.
That's Mason Russell. 9 knuckles.
9 knuckles.
Long story, not enough time tonight to go through that. First down and 10, and the Jets will go backwards on this one. They lose a couple of yards back near the 31-yard line.
Blake Knowles, yeah, Blake's slow to get up. Remember, Blake is nursing a knee situation. This would be a good opportunity to get him the heck off the field.
Yeah, that's one of the Mercy Health reports that Sean has been following all season long. And Guthrie was pretty well last week as far as the Mercy Health report, but boy, yeah, you don't want to see that.
Well, yeah, Blake's a kid that's not going to come off the field.
Yeah, that's he was moving just fine before, you know, all those warm-ups and stuff. Getting him slow like that, though, sure makes you nervous.
Yeah, Sean, he like we were saying, he's such a tough kid. He won't take himself out.
Second and 13. Uh-oh. Did he grab a face mask? Looked like they did. I can see a couple of pink flags. We need to change our graphic to a pink flag tonight, but we don't have that. But a couple pink flags out as we'll see the grab of the face mask. Clear as day.
And that's just trying to grab a shirt, get a hold of something, and he came up with face mask. It happens. It's part of the game.
There's that pink flag. Pink Week celebrated throughout various times of the years. The officials celebrating Pink Night with that flag.
Yep, it's good to see.
So the penalty, Phil, will give Western Heights their second first down of this drive. Started at the 16-yard line, made their way out near the 46.
Blue Jays defensively just want to talked about, want to play clean course, stack in the box, not worried too much about the passing game right now. Back in the shotgun formation now, Chris.
Couple backs there. They'll toss it to the right side. First guy misses. And the Jays will catch up. It's going to be a loss on the play inside the 45, around the 43-yard line.
I want to correct myself. I said that probably don't have a kid that can get it back there. He about hiked that right through the quarterback's chest. Did you see the velocity on that thing?
Did.
Now, Phil, to your point, Blake Doles was removed off the field, came off, said he was fine.
Oh, yeah.
And so now he's jogging around back here. Looks like he'll go back in.
Yeah, he's a tough one.
Richie Rich says the Rice family listening from California. They say go Guthrie. Very cool. Fire Chief Luke Young, we'll be talking to him soon on the podcast. Says finally feeling like football weather.
Yes, it is.
Jets, this play is stopped.
Thanks on the play.
Delay game against the Jets. This is Western Heights' first penalty of the evening as the wind is blowing.
Yeah, the flags, they're popping.
Luke Young talking about that fall weather. It's got a little wind. If there wasn't the wind, it would be ideal.
It'd be perfect. Yeah, it really would. Allergies have been bad too, so they're stirring them up.
Second down and 17 for the Jets. They'll look to throw. Here comes the pressure. Quarterback gets away and will go down. Thought he was going to be able to lose the pressure there for a little bit, but Guthrie just too strong. It's going to be a big loss on the play. It's going to be set up at third down and very long.
Yeah, Kellen Herzl in there on the sack, shooting the gap. It's a good job. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Plag. Got the sack. Kellen was right there to clean up if needed. Plag did a great job getting back and taking care of things. He's had a heck of a senior campaign, both offensively and defensively. Done a lot for the Jays. Will continue to the rest of the year. Unfortunately, he's the last Plag we got for a while. So, great Blue Jay family, Plag family.
You know, last week, the game, Western Heights takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 5:25 playing quarter number one. Guthrie 14, Western Heights 0. Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
I got the pickles. Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic cheesecake glass.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
Beautiful shot of the turf here in Jelsma. 14-0. Blue Jays in the lead here. Beasley lets us know that Scam's a sophomore. It has a junior on our roster, Phil, so I hope he's a sophomore.
I do too. I'd like him for 2 more years after this season.
Absolutely. Western Heights out of the timeout, facing a third down and 28. Pastor Greg Gibson watching from Guthrie, USA.
Our buddy.
Glad to have you, Pastor Greg, on the broadcast. 3rd and 28, pump. The ball is loose. Is it incomplete or is it a fumble? No whistle. Guthrie picks it up, and Guthrie is going to score. Caden White, last week's Norchurch player of the game, appears to have a touchdown.
Yeah. Just a ton of pressure. Kids are just outmatched up front, Chris. Not going to be able to do a whole lot about that all night.
White with the scoop and score. Was his hand moving forward? That's the question. It doesn't matter. It's a touchdown no matter what, but we'll see if the hand was moving forward to be an incompletion or a fumble. Pumps there. That is a fumble.
Yeah, that's a fumble.
Good job by the officiating crew there. Caden White, scoop, and score. Guthrie leads it 20-0. Strive Wellness Lounge PAT on the way. Kick is up, and it is good. Jays increase their lead 21-0. A little over halfway point of the first quarter. This is Guthrie Bluejay football, brought to you by F&M Bank.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Jays up 3 scores, 21-0. Guthrie shut out El Reno last week for their first shutout of the season. Guthrie has a good chance of making it 2 in a row as we get set for the S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. Another one here for Jose Torres, filled at the 15-yard line. To the far boundary across the 20 up to the 25 and near the 30-yard line. Western Heights will have a first down and 10.
Yeah, I want to point out real quick, we got a Grandma Shirley here. Shirley Allen says, way to go, Jays. That's a great scoop up for the score. We got something else with another grandmother.
Absolutely. We want to say a big hello. Watching in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Miss Sally Beaver, the grandmother to Braden Stone, and of course Belinda's mother and Brett Stone. Watching from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Brett Stone, we were talking to him before the game and said she doesn't miss a game and watches every second of it. And we say hello to Miss Beaver up in Tulsa from Guthrie.
We appreciate so very much you watching, and you should be very, very proud of your family. That's a great family you have.
Absolutely.
It's exciting to see your grandson on the coaching staff. He'll be here for years and years, we hope.
Yeah, does a good job at the Meet the Jays. He gets on the microphone. He looks comfortable, sounds good. So an even better football coach and great family.
He was just a better-looking kid. He's
right.
just not a very handsome young man.
Want to say hello to Ronnie Fields. We got to see Ronnie a couple times this week, Phil. You just hope the offense gets to play tonight.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this is one of those games. It's hard for the coaches. It's hard for the officials. Blue Jays, they're just having fun. Western Heights kids are saying, okay, hurry up, And not only anybody feels sorry for us, it's hard for us.
Yeah.
It's hard to call a game like this. It's tough.
And so it is tough, and the best way to make this a fun broadcast, as the Blue Jays will hit for another, I think the Jets got back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 14 to go for the Jets. The way to make it an even better broadcast is to show us, there's some future cheerleaders for the high school, is to
he's all in. The kid on the outside of the rail is all in.
Let us know where you're watching from and leave some comments in there. We'll be glad to give you a shout out here throughout tonight. This is the best week to do that, to have some interactions with our great viewers out there. So if you're a viewer commenting, we appreciate that. You got to be a subscriber, and we appreciate you subscribing here on GMP TV. 3rd down, 14 for the Jets, and this play really had a hard time getting going, Phil, and Western Heights is going to have to punt for the first time here tonight.
Yeah, have to punt the ball away, and couldn't get a clean snap, couldn't get a clean exchange. And here we are, 4th and long again. Yeah, Lindsey Silvis online, Chris, says, go Jays, watching from the soccer field, heading to the Rock. Have to mention how proud I am of the Lady Jays softball team, as we all are. Lindsay, I tell you, all very, very proud of those kiddos.
Sean, any relation to a Lindsay?
Well, I am partial to the blonde-headed girl that's making those comments.
Oh, I've never heard of her.
The punt, the snap not there, and Guthrie's going to have another scoop and score. This time it's Eli Plagg with the scoop and score.
Well, Chris, I'm down here talking to Coach Michoud, and he made comment, we've now scored 27 points, and we've run one offensive play.
Yeah.
And that was a touchdown.
Yeah. And that's the, Chris, I don't know when you want to talk about this, but that's a big part of the challenge for these schools like Western Heights that have such limited participation for a 5A school. it's a hard situation.
We do have a flag down. It's around the 21-yard line, about where the snap for the punt was received and then dropped and then picked up by Guthrie. We'll go down to the referee, Rick Johnson, get the official word here. We'll go over our game officials here in just a few moments after we get the official call. He's looking at the Western Heights bench, so trying to get the options.
7, taunting.
Okay.
Yeah.
That more than likely after the play, so the touchdown's going to score. Yeah. Unsportsmanlike. Guthrie. So they're going to keep the points on the board. It's going to be accessed on the kickoff.
Well, I didn't see what happened. It's never good to taunt anybody, but it sure isn't good to taunt a team like this.
Yeah.
Number one, we know better.
Well, and taunting might be not necessarily to the team, but it might be a gesture to bring something upon himself.
If I had to guess, it's probably the one they didn't call in the first one. We have two kids high five while the play's still live, running into the end zone would be my guess. That's been something they've been doing this year. Need to clean it up.
And now I think Coach Beebe and the coaching staff getting an explanation as we check out the replay here on the snap. Not there. Flag picks it up, scores.
No, nothing there.
See what yard line he maybe picked that up for the official stat. But there you see the replay. Flag with the scoop to make it 27-0. We are still awaiting this Stride Wellness Lounge PAT.
When I was talking to Coach Michoud earlier, he said, he goes, it's one thing to get on the bus when you're going to come play a game, but to get on the bus like this takes a whole lot of courage from all those players.
A lot of courage.
A big shout out. He said this is a game they could have set out and no one would have said otherwise, but in this case they showed up. They're trying to get better, so hats off to them.
Great point, Sean. Extra points up. Extra point is good. Guthrie increases the lead 28-0. Still 2:36 to play in the first quarter. This Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin. That's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
Guthrie leads this one 28-0. Latest John Vance Miller scoring summary. Flag, scoop, and score. So 2 scores from the defense, 1 from the special teams. I guess you can go with 3 defensively. Only 1 offensive snap taken by Guthrie, and that was a 14-yard touchdown run. We do think there's an idea that could help teams like Western Heights. We'll get to that here in a second as the kick return is at the 35, quickly to the 40. It'll be first down and 10 on the S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. The classifications from 6A all the way down to Class A is 11 football, and then you get down to B and C, that's 8-man football. And it's all determined by your average daily membership, your attendance 9th grade through 12th grade. And for 6A1, they take the 16 largest schools, and then Class 6A2s, the next 16 largest schools, and then the next 32 schools make up Class 5A. So you have number 33 all the way down to number 48, or more than 64, to make up 32 teams in Class 5A so far, so all the way down the line down to Class A till you run out of classes. And so that's why Western Heights is playing 5A football, because their membership says they are large enough to be playing in 5A football. And I think what the OSSA would like to have is a level playing field for everybody, as Guthrie's going to get a big sack inside the 30-yard line. And this was not our original idea. We saw this on Twitter, but Phil, Ronnie, and I had a segment on a high school huddle, and which you can watch every Wednesday night, 6 o'clock on our sister channel, Second Banana Media. But instead of going by classification, how about taking the 2 best teams and move them up a class? And whatever that formula is, Carl Albert would be one of those teams.
Sure.
You take the 2 best teams, move them up a class, and then you take the 2 worst teams and move them down a class.
Right.
And so let's use Western Heights, for example. They're going to finish near the bottom in 5A, so they will probably move to 4A. And if they can't keep winning in 4A, well, in 2 years, if they're one of the 2 worst teams, they'll be moved down to 3A. Eventually, whether that's 3A or 2A, let's even throw in Class A, who knows? That allows this team like Western Heights to be more competitive, and maybe instead of 15 players coming out, they get 33 players coming out, maybe 40 players. The other side of that, Carl Albert would be bumped up because they'd go to 6A2, which they've had no problems with 6A2 teams.
They win 6A2.
Yes. So you move Carl Albert and teams like that up, and of course you look at 6A2, Muskogee, Stillwater, Choctaw, those teams maybe bump up to 6A1.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if that's the right formula, but it's an idea to be explored.
Got to try.
And we're already doing it with private schools.
Right. We've got to try something. This is we said it over and over. Nobody wins in a game like this. Yeah, somebody wins on the scoreboard, but nobody wins. Our kids don't get any better. The Western Heights kids come out and take another beating. It's just not a good situation. And it's not just Western Heights that's in this situation.
And you remember John Marshall, Guthrie, had an easy time with them. Remember John Marshall, there was a split with the Oklahoma City Schools, so John Marshall went down to Class 3A. They were led by head coach Rashawn Woods at the time, and they won a state championship in 3A.
Yep.
Which was perfect. Now they're back in 5A, and now they're having a hard time scoring points, getting kids to come out, to have games as the final 5 seconds roll off. We'll talk about that and a whole lot more as Guthrie's in cruise control here tonight, leading 28-0. Come back with second quarter action. This is Blue Jay Football, brought to you by F&M Bank.
For over 17 years, Jason Reese at Reese Appliance Repair has been the trusted name in our community when it comes to keeping your home appliances running smoothly. From refrigerators and washers to dryers and stoves, Jason provides expert repair services without the high prices of big-name companies.
Hi, I'm Jason Reese.
And I'm Marsha Reese.
And this is our son, Brayson Reese, and we are the owners of Reese's Appliance Repair. Call us for all your appliance needs, 405-819-8293.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with a unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Second quarter action from Gelsma Stadium, along with Andy Daves, Kel Evans, Lance Evans, Colin Simpson, Connor Phillips, Ronnie Phillips, Sean Silvas, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans, and the future Guthrie High School cheerleading team coming out onto Gelsma Stadium.
2 kids standing there? Ooh, do I know them?
Uh-oh. Is this on camera?
Hey.
Dr. Simpson.
Kev Kell, step to the right a little bit. Ronnie?
I don't know if that's ready to go.
Well, no, I just don't know who they are.
Well, the camera guy's confused. Making me dizzy out there. We're second quarter action. Guthrie leads this one 28-0 on 3 defensive scores and 1 offensive play, and that was a touchdown by Colton Carlock. Second punt formation for Western Heights. Good snap. A high punt will reach midfield. Which way will it bounce? And unfortunately, it will take a Guthrie bounce for Western Heights. and it'll be down at the 40-yard line. Guthrie's getting ready to run their second offensive play, Phil.
Ready to see what the offense can do, Chris. The first play, touchdown. See what happens here.
Boy, you know everybody wants to get their number called.
Everybody wants to get their number called. And this is a tough – coaching games like this is tough. Obviously not from trying to win or lose if you're the Blue Jays staff, but just – I mean, you got kids that you want to get out of the game, don't want to come out of the game. You got young kids ready to play the game. It's just a lot to manage.
Dalen Rice in at quarterback for the Blue Jays. His first snap tonight. Hands it off to Elijah Smith. He's across the 30, tripped up at the 20-yard line. They'll down him at the 22, 18-yard pickup for Elijah Smith on his first carry of the night.
Yeah, just kind of do whatever they want to do. Elijah, of course, he's disappointed. I don't know if he tripped on the line or what happened, but he tripped, and I think he saw end zone all the way on that play. So, and again, Chris, it's gonna be vanilla as all get out. So.
Dalen will run it up the middle. He'll angle to the right side. He's going to be untouched into the end zone. Dalen Rice from 22 yards out.
Yeah, good job for Dalen there. Sophomore quarterback continues to get that confidence and gets better every week. Has shown he can really throw the ball. Good command of the offense. Not afraid of the moment. He's a competitor, baseball player for the Jays as well. So he's going to continue to get better and better for the Blue Jays.
Hey, you get a good look at number 14 running into the end zone for the rushing score as we get set for our Strive Wellness Lounge PAT. Trying to send this one over the rock. It's a line drive, though. Watch out. It is no good. Score 34-0. Running clock already here in the second quarter, and they're going to stop it for now. This is Blue Jay Football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Blue Jays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Cheeseburger. You got it. Just up with the cheese now.
I got the pickles.
Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic cheesecake blast.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
Blue Jays kick this one off. Dr. Mike Simpson, Guthrie Public Schools, not able to be with us in person tonight. He's got some superintendent duties being performed, and but checking out the broadcast tonight on GMP TV, and our cameras capture everything.
They capture everything, and I want to say again, get home, buddy. We miss you at lunch. Dr. Simpson does a great job, school superintendent here in Guthrie, and has become part of the fiber of Guthrie.
Absolutely, as Western Heights will get the football here in quarter number 2, and we're getting a lot of our breaks in right now, so stay patient with us. We are anticipating a running clock in the second half, so we want to make sure all of our great sponsors get their spot out there. So that's why we're taking some breaks right now, because we don't think there are going to be a whole lot of those in the second half.
Yeah, it's going to go quick tonight, folks, and you know, it's the right thing to do for all involved.
Larry Busby has a good question. He has another thing about our scenario, dropping top 2 and top bottom. I think I can address that. But he says, what's the rule on the running clock? The ball's loose on the field. Guthrie picks it up, almost another scoop and score.
Goodness.
As Burton picks it up. He's mad at himself because he was wanting to scoop and score like his teammates Scammon, White, and Plagg. But now the Guthrie offense will come out onto the field.
All they're going to tell him all week is you're just too slow. You're just too slow, which he's not.
Ball placed at the 4-yard line. The question on the running clock, Larry, is the official will go to the visiting or to the team that is in the deficit, like they are right now, and ask him if it's okay to have a running clock or not. And it's up to the team that's trailing to see if there's a running clock or not. And obviously, Western Heights has agreed to that, as it has started here early in this first half. Blue Jay offense back on the field, first and goal from the 4-yard line. Rice will hand it off on the sweep play on the left side, untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Jays. Zane Thomas, his first carry of the night is a touchdown.
Zane's a young man that I of course watched him all through junior high. Was just an explosive kid. Has a ton of speed. I think Zane's getting really close to being a breakout kind of guy for the Blue Jays going into next year. I think I was having a good year this year. He's going to continue to get better. Look for him to have a big remainder of his Blue Jay career. He's important to us. He can flat run, plays corner for us quite often as well, special teams. Fine young player. Got a lot of snaps a year ago, as the extra point is no good. Missed 2 in a row. Guthrie's lead now 40-0. Timeout from Jelsma. This is Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Founded in 2009, Terra Insure Group exists to serve the residents of Guthrie and the surrounding communities by delivering quality insurance coverage at the fairest possible rate. TIG isn't captive to one single carrier. The staff at Terra Insure Group, Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, Lisa Engel, Sarah Bowling, and Libby Wano, offer over 100 years of combined insurance experience. Call 405-293-4880 or visit them online at tigok.com.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
Sean Silvis, Rodney Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you here from Jelsma. Guthrie kicked this one off right to left. This one's a line drive. Filled it at the 15-yard line. There's a big return from 77. And don't get in his way as he returns at 15, maybe 16 yards. Good run there by the Western Heights Jet. Number 17, Reginald Wilson, 6'6", 265. Big boy can move. Don't get in his way.
Chris, he could actually run.
That was fun.
Oh, there we go. Good shot of the cheerleaders coming in.
That was from earlier.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. So, the replay.
Yeah, the replay.
Oh, there's the... I want to say hello to Sabrina Burks watching with her pup in the cheerleading outfit at Jelsma Stadium. She says, "Go Blue Jays." First down and 10 for Western Heights from the 31-yard line. We were going with the scenario, and it's just a scenario that we come up with and have talked about anyway. As the Jets outside on the far side, close to a first down. If not, yeah, it will be a first down run. Nice run there by the Jets. That's their third first down of this half. Nice job by them. Larry earlier asked about teams who bring in players from the portal. Well, I would say who are actively in the portal. You know, Jings had a great offseason with the portal, and Tuttle had a lot of players come in. Blanchard had a quarterback come in. You know, it's all over the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
And eventually they would all, you know, those teams that bring in players consistently would eventually move their way up to the same level of teams who bring in the same players as well. So they can all have their own classification. So that's the way I would answer that to Larry Busby, not to just to be honest with you. You know, eventually they would move into a competitive play field, and you're like, well, Carl Albert, that they'd be going up against Jinx, who has all these numbers. I go, well, that's what about Western Heights? That's not their level.
It's the same deal.
Yeah,
it's the same
we
deal.
always talk about Jinx, Carl Albert.
We never talk about these schools.
Never talk about these schools.
Yeah, and I think it's, you know, we've got to address it. We've got to address it. to the point, and listen, the OSSA would love to address it. I mean, they would.
Well, and we've seen in the past when they do, it ends up in a court.
Correct.
And then attorneys and state legislatures and attorney generals are getting involved on what to do or not to do, and it really takes it out of the hands of the OSSA in some of those scenarios. But if you're wanting a level playing field, and I think ever since we had that segment a couple weeks ago, I've had people come up to me across the state talking about that situation, and I don't know what the formula is for the two teams to move up. I don't know, kind of expand on that. Washington down in 2A wins a lot. They'd be just fine in 3A, and just more. Wagner, Blanchard, and Tuttle. I guarantee they can play in 5A this year.
No doubt about it.
And Wagner, Tuttle, and Blanchard have been 5A teams all season long.
Yep, no doubt about it. And it's just like you said, it's an upside down conversation. It's one, usually and to be quite frank, part of it is these kids at schools like Western Heights, they get forgotten.
Yeah,
I mean, they just flat do.
And also
Cap Hill, I mean,
U.S. Grant, and then you get into Tulsa Rogers, Tulsa Memorial. I mean, it
just get forgotten. I mean, it's not a good situation. Real quick, Chris, this is our number one game of the week on the high school huddle. Down in A action, Hooker up 6-0 over Fairview in the second quarter.
That score brought to you by South Point Baptist Church. It's the high school huddle game of the week. Fairview, 36 games in a row they have won. They have Jax Bernard, the senior quarterback, who has thrown over 10,000 yards. He's number 7 all time on that list in Oklahoma, as we have a timeout taken by Western Heights. We'll keep it here with 1:39 to play until the Golden Chick halftime show. And at halftime, we'll have the Guthrie High School marching band. I think there might be a cheerleading performance as well. No, you stay up here, Phil.
Oh,
yeah. Your outfit looks great, though.
Oh, I can do it.
Chris, speaking of the high school band, they are competing in their state competition next Saturday at Edmond North.
Hey, that's a close. So Noah Wasso or whatever is up in Tulsa or more. You got a close one this coming week.
It'll be a short trip for Dad this week. I tell you that.
That's good.
That is good. The Guthrie band, I believe, Sean, 8th place last year in state?
You don't catch me lying. That sounds right.
Okay.
You'll need to verify that.
Top 10.
There you go. Top 10.
Good stuff.
They've had a good year so far. Both competitions, they played well. They did well, competed hard. So looking for them to do something good next week as well.
Sean still got the short sleeves going tonight.
Well, I'm proud of you because you came out with this weak comment about how you're going to have all these clothes on and how cold it was. And, I lost a little bit of respect for you.
Well, I'm taking advice from the official down here on the corner.
Okay.
He told me that, he said, I'm not putting on my hoodie because I know it's going to get colder and I need to acclimate. And so if he's tough enough to do it, I got to as well. He kind of called me out.
Sage, that's 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks in a row at home games you've been called out.
I'm an easy target, Phil. I'm an easy target.
Sean's using those warm gyms and popcorn.
That's right.
Yeah.
4th down and 8, Western Heights, their third punt of this half. They do get this one off. It's a good punt. And Guthrie will actually go off a jet helmet. And where are they going to down this one at? I thought it went off a helmet.
He touched it actually with his hand.
Okay, they're going to mark it at the 23. It should be past the 30, but
yeah, he threw his bag, and so I think you're going to be pretty close what you said there about the 23, I think, 23, 24-yard line.
And that's the right officiating because you got to make sure if something happens, if it was maybe they didn't have a touch. Maybe, Clock is running 54 seconds until halftime. Stay tuned. Guthrie High School band and cheerleaders, and we'll see how fast they come out if we need to stay here or not.
Guys, a quick Mercy Health report. Our typical kicker rolled his ankle in pregame, and so the coaches said, you know what, we'll let the other guy work on his skills and let you sit so we have you for next week.
All right.
Thank you, Sean. Mercy Health report. Dalen Rice rolling. Dalen Rice throwing. Doles catching. Midfield down the sideline. And he's going to cut it in, and he's going to score from 67 yards out just before the half.
I love me some Blake Doles. Tough kid. Looks like he came over and he obviously convinced that he could go back in. Had a little nick earlier in the game, but great job there by Blake. He's a football player through and through. There's no doubt about it.
You'll see Chase get into the end zone as we check out the sidearm action by Dalen. Coming in your living room and into the end zone. Nice camera work by the crew. Cesar Lopez get his chance here on the Strive Wellness Lounge PAT. Try to make this a 47-0 ball game. That one will not get on the Harrison Avenue, but it is good. And it is 47-0, and we have made it. Or excuse me, 52. Yeah, 40. I got 47. Scoreboard has 49. Now they're down to 47. Everyone's on the same page now. Guthrie into the locker room, leading at 47-0. Come back, cheerleaders and band. This is the Guthrie High School Football Blue Jays on GMP TV.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Countless people in the community that have been coming to Strive as clients are seeing real changes in their lives for the better.
We're all about getting to the root cause of your health issues. We're proactive instead of reactive. We have weight loss medications like semaglutide, tirzepatide, and lipomino skinny shots, IV hydration, infrared saunas, cold plunge, 4D massage chairs, and our newest technologies, the M-Cella chair for urinary incontinence and M-Scalp Neo body contouring increases muscle by 25% and decreases fat by 30%. Check us out at strivewellnesslounge.com.
Are you ready to secure your legacy? At Black Oak Alliance, we understand that your hard work has built a future for yourself and your family. Our team of expert advisors is here to guide you through estate planning, helping you protect your assets, minimize taxes, and ensure your family's financial security. Black Oak Alliance has the experience and expertise to tailor a plan just for you. Schedule a no-cost consultation today. Visit us online at blackoakalliance.com or 405-724-6328. Black Oak Alliance, protecting your legacy.
I got the pickles. Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic cheesecake glass.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
Welcome back. Halftime here in Jonesma. Golden Chick halftime show to be exact. Guthrie leads this one 47-0. During the break, we got to see the cheerleaders. The future cheerleaders at Guthrie High School. The Little League football cheerleaders made their way here tonight out onto the field. We got a good presentation here. We were able to record this during the break, and They'll perform a little here in just a few moments. I think we got that captured as well as they come out onto the field, and good to see them there, and a lot of their parents in the stands getting to watch them cheer. Of course, Little League football gets to play a lot of their games inside Gelsma Stadium now, so they're used to doing their cheers in front of the big crowd here inside Gelsma Stadium. I've been to a couple Little League football games this year, and they really have a good crowd that comes out and watches them. So we'll watch them here, cheerleaders. They got a performance coming here in just a second, and then we will give way to the Guthrie High School marching band. Sean mentioned they will be in Edmond, not this week, but next week performing there. So we wish them best of luck. And Kel Evans able to get some close shots here of the young Lady J cheer team. Big thank you to all their coaches and sponsors as well.
Yeah, a lot of time goes into this for the kids, and everybody gets a turn, right?
What's weird is as I get older, Phil, we'll look at these girls when they're seniors and juniors, like, man, they were look back and look at them and try to picture out who's who. And
see, 14. Yeah, I'll still be here.
You still be here?
Yeah,
okay. So yeah, look, they got the leg kick and everything. So
I did that on Tuesday, but I was falling.
Right.
My leg just kind of went up.
So there was the youngsters a little bit earlier, so congratulations to them and look forward to them. Let's now direct our attention downstairs to the Guthrie High School marching band.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Cheeseburger. You got it. Just up the cheese now. I got the pickles. Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic cheesecake blast.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
I know John for a long time. I like the fact that I can drive into the Autoplex and I know I'm going to get greeted by a courteous salesperson that's really there to help me. Not to pressure me to buy a car, but to help me. I've sent a lot of people to John. They make you feel like they were very, very glad you bought a car from John Vance.
John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on tender. That's like a chicken dating.
At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471. Go Blue Jays!
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back, Golden Chick halftime show in Chilsma. Blue Jays lead this one 47-0. Satisfying your cravings has never been easier. Download the Golden Chick app for quick access to the menu and online ordering. Had me some Golden Chick the other night, Phil. It was delicious.
Golden Chick's always spectacular. They do a great job serving the Guthrie community, always there to support any cause that shows up asking. Just great corporate citizens in the community.
Big thank you to the Guthrie High School Marching Band. Job well done, as always. Blue Jay fans, we got a big event coming up. Phil's already in it to win it here tonight. It's the Pork Chop Dinner presented by Guthrie 4-H and FFA Booster Club. Phil, you got a chance to win a Kubota RTV 520.
I'd rather have second prize.
Second prize? Yeah. Okay, so the date, everyone knows about the Pork Chop Dinner. It's always a big event. This year, Saturday, November 9th, it is at 5 to 7 p.m. You can win that Kubota simply by putting $25. You get a ticket. You get tickets for that. Each drawing will be held during the dinner. 2 runner-up prizes.
Yeah.
Second place prize,
come on,
1 home-raised processed pork with freezer. And third place, 1 Yeti cooler.
I want second prize. I want me some ham.
It all comes down with that
good.
that dinner, $10 a meal. That includes pork chop,
yeah,
salad, green beans, bread, dessert, drink. Of course, they have in-person seating. You can also drive through, pick up, and you've seen that over the last couple of years. They've had that, and a lot of people come in and out and do that. So $10 tickets sale ends October 24th, so 1 week from today.
Yep.
Ticket sales end for the dinner there. So buy now, save some money, and it is $15 at the door. So it's good to find an FFA kid in the school. I bet you can call up to the high school, ask for Clay Drake, and they'll get you taken care of as well.
Yeah, you get a hold of these kiddos. They're easy to find. But you gotta absolutely get out and support these kids. These kids work so hard. They've had a ton of success. Our local FFA program, ag program, led by Clay Drake and his staff, have had some unbelievable success over the last several years and continue to do more and more good things. A lot of these kiddos going off to college, a lot of scholarship money there for them. FFA, I think it builds future business leaders, everything they do. It's not just for ag kids, guys. It's for anybody that wants to learn how to go out an adult someday, Chris. I mean, I think it's just the finest program we can have at any school, the ag program.
Pork chop dinner, Saturday, November 9th, 5 to 7. Get your tickets today. Save a few bucks and at the door, and have a chance to win that Kubota RTV 520. Couple of nice consolation prizes as well.
Give me the hog. Well, can a guy just buy the hog straight up?
Well, I'm sure a donation would get you in the right direction there, Phil Nichols. Take a timeout. When we come back, second half action between the Jays and Jets here from Jelsma Stadium.
At Hayes Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families and community and have committed to providing you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. Honoring your loved one is our top priority, and part of that is assisting you to help deal with the grief during difficult times. Everyone's needs are different, and for that reason, families can entrust their loved one's wishes to our family. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Visit them online today at hayesfh.com.
Are you ready to secure your legacy? At Black Oak Alliance, we understand that your hard work has built a future for yourself and your family. Our team of expert advisors is here to guide you through estate planning, helping you protect your assets, minimize taxes, and ensure your family's financial security. Black Oak Alliance has the experience and expertise to tailor a plan just for you. Schedule a no-cost consultation today. Visit us online at blackoakalliance.com or 405-724-6328. Black Oak Alliance, protecting your legacy.
For over 17 years, Jason Reese at Reese Appliance Repair has been the trusted name in our community when it comes to keeping your home appliances running smoothly. From refrigerators and washers to dryers and stoves, Jason provides expert repair services without the high prices of big-name companies.
Hi, I'm Jason Reese.
And I'm Marsha Reese.
And this is our son, Brayson Reese, and we are the owners of Reese's Appliance Repair. Call us for all your appliance needs, 405-819-8293.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from, marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. And we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on tender. That's like a chicken dating.
I have brought you here today to beg you to call Red River Roofing. They have the best trained staff in the state. The Red River sales consultants are experts that make sure every single roof is 100% waterproof.
I appreciate all your hard work.
Please save your questions for the end. In closing, call Red River today for your free inspection.
I'm convinced.
Red River Roofing. Even the kid gets it.
Golden Chick halftime show. Interesting scores around the state of Oklahoma. Guthrie leads this one 47-36. 28-0. Both teams back on the field. We were talking about the pork chop dinner. Pastor Greg says he has tickets for both. Hit him up. So if you don't want to find the FFA guy, find Pastor Greg out there. He'll help you. Also want to pass this out. Appreciate Ernesto letting us know that Braden Pena had surgery on Monday, asking for prayers and thoughts. We lost Braden's to a knee injury early this year. So, of course, Ernesto nervous for both of them. But we appreciate the comment and a speedy recovery for Braden. It was just a bad knee injury, and hopefully he can recover and come back.
And pray for mom and dad, because it's tough to watch your babies going through pets. That's a painful thing. I've had knee surgeries over the years. It's not a fun thing to go through. So say a little prayer for mom and dad. That's tough to watch.
Absolutely. Get well soon, Braden Pena. Blue Jays getting ready to come out onto the field, and Phil, this one got out pretty quick. Guthrie leads this one 47-0 as we check out the Black Oak Alliance highlights of the play. That was the one very few offensive snaps in the first half for the Guthrie Blue Jays. Colton Carlock on a 14-yard run to make it 7-0. Scammon, 33-yard pick six. Guthrie led 14-0, 9:13 to play in quarter number one. Next is a Caden White scoop and score play coming up here as the ball goes down to the turf. Number 15, we got the sack first, excuse me. Now we have Caden White getting ready to have the scoop and score to go up 21-0. A little halfway past the first quarter mark. Caden White, last week's player of the game, presented by North Church. And here's Eli Plagg, scoop and score. Guthrie led 28-0. Dalen Rice gets on the scoring act himself with a 22-yard run. Guthrie up 34-0, 10:42 to play until halftime. See a nice run here by Zane Thomas on a 4-yard touchdown run after a turnover by Western Heights. And Guthrie got one more score. Chase Stoles got in with a pass from Dalen Rice from 67 yards out. It's going to cut it up. You're going to outrun number 4 to get into the end zone. And those are your first half highlights brought to you by the Black Oak Alliance. Protecting your legacy, your trusted advisors for a secure future. Contact Phil and Dave Evans, Risk Management. They help you with employee benefits, estate planning, and HR solutions.
Cousin Dave.
There you see the game officials tonight. Want to give them a nice little shout-outs. We had them for a second. Rick Johnson, Richard Jacobs, Mark Richard, Stephen Embry, and Kurt Thurman are tonight's game officials, the third team on the field. Appreciate them coming out here on this Thursday night as we get set for second half action. There are some scores from around the state of Oklahoma. A very interesting fall break scheduled this week, Phil, and we're going to be able to go over some scores around the state of Oklahoma here throughout this second half. As you remember, Western Heights won the toss and deferred, so they'll get the football to begin quarter number 3. Norman North looking for their first victory of the year in 6A1 football. They lead in Broken Arrow 21-14.
Wow.
Also the number 1 team in the state of Oklahoma, largest class, shutting out Edmond Memorial 25-0. Bixby with no issues with Enid right now, 42-7. Norman Tigers in a good one with the Moore Lions. Norman leads out with 14-7 at the break. Deer Creek undefeated, but trails Jinx 21-0. That game up in Jinx tonight. Union taking it to UConn 35-13. And Western Heights shutting out Edmond Santa Fe at halftime 3-0. Santa Fe looking for the first victory of the year, too.
Yeah, but I don't think it's Western Heights.
Well, I say Western. I'm sorry, Westmore.
Thank you.
Well, maybe that's for the other half of the team.
Right. Yeah. That's right.
Excuse me, Westmore.
Yeah, Chris, another one there with South Point Baptist Church. The big one, number 2 versus number 3 in 6A2. Stillwater and Choctaw, I have them deadlocked at 14. Is that what you're showing as well? Mine didn't effort.
I refreshed just now. 14-14 in the first.
All right, and that's the really only game of any consequence. Of course, number 1, Muskogee, they're winning big, 41-0. They have Capitol Hill, which is a very similar situation what we're talking about here.
First snap. 77, by the way, is now taking snaps at the quarterback spot. How about that?
Now, he's an athlete.
Reginald Wilson, 6'6", 265, taking snaps. Big 77.
Look at him getting to play in. Look at him.
I love it.
I did too.
met by a host of Blue Jays, brings up second.
Some 5A scores as we get ready for Big 77. Take the next snap here. Claremore lost their first game last week to Pryor, leads Collinsville 15-13. Noble shutting out Altus 14-0. Blue Jays take on Altus next week on the road. 77 up the middle. It's going to take a handful of Jays to bring you down. They do at the line of scrimmage.
That's a big boy. He's, as we would say back home, Chris, all there.
Yeah. Some other scores in 5A football. Bishop McGinnis, who was beaten last week by Midwest City 14-11, taking their frustrations out tonight against Duncan. They scored 33-0 at halftime. Midwest City only 6 points tonight so far in the second quarter against Lott MacArthur. MacArthur leads that game 22-6. And probably the game that we really need to watch close in 5A football, particularly in 5A2 football. El Reno is in Lawton tonight. El Reno leads Lawton 20-13 at halftime. As a deep pass here by the Jets, it's incomplete, but looks like we're going to have pass interference on the Blue Jays.
Look at Big 77. He is celebrating. He is so happy. He threw his arms in the air and was dancing 20 yards down the field.
As he threw a touchdown. That was awesome.
He just got to throw the ball, Chris. That's all he cared about. I love that. I wish we'd caught that. That was awesome. Hey, Chris, I'm going to drop down to 3A. Well, there's a crazy one.
Let me throw one more score. One more score in 5A football. Bishop Kelly leads McAllister 21-15. Bishop Kelly beaten by Booker T. Washington. Only 2 victories this year, but McAllister trails it by 6 at halftime.
That's crazy. Hey, go down to 3A, Chris. There's a little bit of memory loss from the high school huddle last night, but Plainview, number 4, taking on number 2, Heritage Hall. Plainview winning right now 14-0 at half. I think Ronnie had Heritage Hall winning that, didn't he?
So 14-0, so Heritage Hall, I'm going to guess is going to win 28-14. I want to go 35-14, but I'll go down to...
Oh, they'll come back second half. I'll go 28-14. I promise you they'll come back. They'll come back second half. Perkins Tryons right now beating Victory Christian 30-12. Lincoln Christian, number 1 team in 3A, having no problems at all with Muldrow, 42-0. See if there's another here. Sulphur beating number 7 Bristow. Sulphur number 3 in the high school huddle rankings, beating Bristow 13-0. I want to go down to Class A real quick. It was the high school huddle game of the week. Two-time defending state champion Fairview is playing Hooker. Hooker winning that game at half, 12-7.
Stevenson with the end around, tackle for a loss on number 77. Brings up
another big game in 2A1 football. Washington, rematch of a couple year state championship game, leads Marlowe at halftime, 21-0.
See if there was any big 4A. Wagner, number 1 ranked Wagner's in a dogfight with Cushing, 21-14. That's at the half. Tuttle winning big over Tecumseh, 57-0 in 4A action.
Second down and 12 for Dalen Rice. Carlock more than likely done here tonight. As Blue Jays hand it over onto the left side. There's a flag on the play on the carry for the Jays. Was 22, not on our roster. Sean Silvis, we're going to need some work on 22, if you don't mind.
Get us a name, buddy.
Work those sources, Sean Silvis.
22 is Elijah Payne.
It's so efficient, Phil, how quick that report is. He's a freshman. Elijah Payne, that's why he's not on our roster. He is a freshman. He is now on our roster. Flag against the Jays. We do have a running clock, 6:27, 6:26. Colin Simpson helping us out tonight, and
the pro.
He's not going to be get the full effect of stopping and starting that clock.
Does he get a full paycheck?
No.
Well, I'm talking to Chris right now. Does he get a full paycheck, or what's going on?
I'll discuss with Ronnie. I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, okay.
I like to think more of an internship.
A paid internship?
Internship. Hey, by the way, a big thank you to Miss Simpson.
Yes, Mrs. Simpson.
Miss Simpson.
Mrs.
Simpson.
Oh, boy. If you're married, it's Mrs. If you're single, it's Miss. Mrs. Simpson. She is still married, isn't she? Well, hey, thank you.
Elijah Payne runs that one out. Nice job there by Elijah.
Mrs. Simpson, Dr. Simpson's lovely wife, was kind enough to bring us some wonderful Reese cookie treats tonight. And they're fabulous, I might add. I've only had like 23 of them.
Yes, so big thank you to Mrs. Simpson.
There you go. Elijah is a freshman, huh? It's good stuff. Oh, sweet Jesus. You just never know what's going to walk in the press box.
First and go for the Blue Jays from the 9-yard line. Dalen will hand it off. Nice move. And into the end zone is Elijah Payne. Got a lot of carries on that drive, and it results in a 9-yard touchdown run.
Tell you what, he showed some. I mean, he's a sharp young running back. It's good to see. I don't know. I know Ronnie's probably more familiar with him than I am, but good job by the freshman, Elijah Payne, getting in the end zone. First touchdown as a freshman and running back. That's cool.
Got to do some push-ups, ROTC.
Let's count them out. Oh, she doesn't look too happy.
No, she's got 53,
oh boy.
Maybe 54 of these.
No.
That is a lot of concentration.
Are we just getting ready? What are we doing?
Well, you got to do 50.
PAT.
Yeah, you got to do 53 or 54.
Oh, boy.
Stride Wellness Lounge, PAT. Flags.
We got to quit this.
You know what? Guthrie's winning 53 here. They're going to win this game. For her sake, I'm rooting for maybe a
shank?
Yeah.
A shank.
Just to help her out a little bit. Help her out.
A little help here. All right. To the left, to the right, or right on the middle? I think it's right down the middle, Chris.
You know what? She's strong. Let's go 54.
It's right down the middle.
Extra point on to Harrison Avenue. It's good. 54-0. Push-up time.
Oh, she does not look happy. And that's...
We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll replay. This Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Just zoom in. 54-0. I can report all 54 push-ups were done. Congratulations. That was not tough. I hope the next one is next in line to do 60 or 61 of those push-ups. So good job, young lady, on those 54 push-ups as Elijah Payne scores from 9 yards out. Guthrie leads at 54-0. Running clock. We now have 2 minutes to go here in the first half. 77. She's going to do everything tonight.
Big boy, go.
He's going to he'll get out to the 10-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for Western Heights. Ball come out, but they're going to rule him down, I do believe.
Is it wrong that I wanted him to break that outside and go about 90 yards for a touchdown? Is that wrong?
Slowly get up.
The defense came off the field after that last drive and said that man is huge and he's impossible to tackle. They were all laughing about it over there.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's down on the field. He's trying to get up on his own. I don't know if it's fatigue or an ankle. Looks like an ankle.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a right ankle.
I hate that.
Western Heights more likely going to go with a third quarterback tonight.
He was having a lot of fun out there, too.
Reginald Wilson, listed as a center and defensive tackle, but he's a quarterback, a kick returner, and does them very well.
Yep. Very athletic kid. You can see it. When you're that big and you can move like he moves, you've been blessed, Chris, with natural athletic ability. No doubt about it.
I I think he'd be a handful on a wrestling mat.
Oh, boy. Now you're talking.
Have fun trying to take him down.
Yeah, exactly.
Jay's defense runs out onto the field. Another score in 2A1 football in a game that will determine playoff positioning in 2A1 football. Jones on the road tonight in Chisholm. It's Longhorns versus Longhorns. The green Longhorns are leading the red Longhorns 28-14. Jones, the green Longhorns. 1st and 10 for the Jets. There you get a good look from the end zone camera. Ellen McBruh can't handle a snap, and it's going to be a safety for the Jays. And Guthrie increases their lead 56-0. And boy, we go with one end zone camera angle, and we had a perfect angle to capture that safety there. As Blue Jays, we get 2 points. As Guthrie now leads this one 56-0. We're going to take a timeout. Clock's running. I don't think they're going to take another snap before the half, so I guess we can keep it here just to make sure.
Chris, real quick on that Hooker-Fairview game. It's in the 3rd quarter now. Hooker up now 20-7.
Wow.
20-7. That was my lock. Locked it down.
Yeah, you picked Fairview to win.
I did. Then I locked it.
And we all picked Fairview, but
Well, I got bullied into locking it.
You are a victim.
Oh,
a true victim.
Thank you. Thank you.
You've been a victim 34 times just during this broadcast. 35 times during this broadcast. Yeah.
No, that would be I guess you'd call that an upset.
Number 1 versus number 2.
But Fairview's been so dominant the last 2 years. Of course, they played Hooker in the championship game. And
that will be the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. So we will take a timeout, come back. 4th quarter action. This is Guthrie Bluejay football presented by F&M Bank.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
At home, the office, or your commercial building, you want a professional roofing contractor you can trust. Red River Roofing Siding and Windows has been the Oklahoma leader in residential and commercial roof repair, maintenance, and replacement for over 2 decades. Partnering with the best manufacturers to offer the best roofing systems with the best warranty protection and the best financing plan in the industry. Avoid the high volume of underqualified, untrained contractors and call Red River Roofing Siding and Windows today.
Tina and Stefan and the entire staff, they are who you see them be. I mean, they're genuine people. They care about people. They've spent their entire lives in healthcare.
I can honestly say I'm 65 years old, and I'm probably in the best health I've been in my whole life, to be honest with you. And it's thanks to Stefan and his staff here, because everything they've done for me is just worked tremendously.
I just highly recommend Strive to anybody who's wanting to see a real improvement in their overall health, to be quite frank, their quality of life.
Welcome back, Jones Stadium. We get set for 4th quarter action here. Guthrie leads at 56-0. Big thank you to everybody checking us out tonight. Grandma Shirley Allen loves watching her grandson, number 52, John Allen, play football from South Texas. Thank you so much for checking us out tonight. Also, Karen Allen letting everyone know she has tickets as well for that FFA pork chop dinner. Western Heights with a nice tackle in the backfield there. Number 22, Jake Kyrie Albertha. He's a 5'11 defensive end. Made a nice play there. Daryl Horn watching from Table Rock Lake in Branson, Missouri.
Big Daryl.
Shout out to Phil. Oh,
that's my buddy. We coached Little League football together years ago.
Larry Busby, he did tell us that Hooker was the real deal.
Well, we all knew Hooker was the real deal.
They're taking it to Fairview tonight.
Well, they are.
Second down and 13 for Rice and the Blue Jay offense. Blue Jays with a big run here. Look, it's going to be a 46-yard touchdown run for the Blue Jays. Oh, he's quick. That was Quadri Muhammad.
Guthrie Muhammad down the sideline into the end zone.
LED lights on the baseball field are flashing. Boy, we are just big time in Guthrie now. Was it 46? We'll show the replay here right now, right on cue. 46-yard touchdown run. Guthrie now 62-0, looking for the PAT to make it 63-0. Drive bonus challenge PAT is not happening too quick right now. Not sure what happened. I don't know if the play, we had offsides on the Jets. That will be declined. It was earlier.
Looks like big number 77's back in. He jumped.
So we'll try this again. Stay tuned. Golden Chick. Correction. Terra Insure Group post-game show. After this game ends, the extra point is good, and Guthrie increases that lead now 63-0. Take a timeout. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Are you ready to secure your legacy? At Black Oak Alliance, we understand that your hard work has built a future for yourself and your family. Our team of expert advisors is here to guide you through estate planning, helping you protect your assets, minimize taxes, and ensure your family's financial security. Black Oak Alliance has the experience and expertise to tailor a plan just for you. Schedule a no-cost consultation today. Visit us online at blackoakalliance.com or 405-724-6328. Black Oak Alliance, protecting your legacy.
63-0. Guthrie in the past have always done a great job, Phil, of not putting 70
they work
on the board.
They work hard at it. They do, and it's hard.
Jays were offsides, no flags on the kickoff. Here's the return from the 20.
That's good officiating.
That is really good officiating. And great open field tackle as well.
28? Do we have a 28?
Yeah, that was a great open field tackle there by Marcus Hedge.
There you go, Marcus.
Quadri Muhammad, one of the latest Blue Jays to score from 46 yards out. A lot of John Vance Motor scoring opportunities tonight for the Jays. Quadri Muhammad, the freshman Elijah Payne, Blake Doles, Zane Thomas, Dalen Rice, Eli Plagg, Caden White, and Skylar Scammon and Colton Carlock all scoring touchdowns tonight. First down and 10 for the Jets from the 21-yard line. Larry Busby with a South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. Hooker now leads at 26-7 as the snap gets past the quarterback. Going to be hit for a loss inside the 10-yard line. So it looks like it really looks like that win streak is coming to an end for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, all good things come to an end. I'll make a prediction.
Rematch?
Well, I promise you the one that's going to lose tonight will be in the state championship game.
These two teams, Fairview and Hooker, have played 3 times in the last 13 months.
Yeah.
Some think it could be four times in 15 months.
Yeah. Two great teams.
Second down and 26. Not much there for the Jets. As expected, we do have a running clock here in the second half, third and fourth quarter. Coming up here, Terra Insure Group post-game show. break this one down for you. Also have the Black Oak Alliance highlights of the game. We'll talk to Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe, who's going to get his 97th career coaching victory.
There you go.
As he draws close to 100.
A hondo.
Jets will go on the right side. Got to get out of the end zone. Did they get out of the end zone? I think they got out to the one. Nope. Another safety. Second safety of the night for the Blue Jays as the lead increases 65-0. Western Heights will have to kick this one away. We'll take a timeout. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years. I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
65-0. Blue Jays get their second safety of the night. Second here in the second half. Western Heights will have to kick this one away. Running clock, we're about a little over 4 minutes from ending this one here tonight. Guthrie about to improve to 5-2. Here's a nice return for the Jays. Clayton Carpenter started the game with a great kick return. He's going to end it with another great kick return, this time into the end zone.
Yeah, Clayton had a good season, good ball game tonight as well, but we've talked about it. Clayton comes back from that season-ending injury last year. Big contributor on defense, special teams. Does a lot of things for us. See it here on the integrity.
Taken from the 50? We'll go 50. 48 yards officially.
They did a nice job letting that lane kind of open there and just turned on the little jets there. He must get a speed from his mama.
That's a shot.
Chris.
Here comes big stride. Oh, we're already at 71. Never mind. I forgot the safety. 71, trying to make it 72-0 here on the Strive Wellness Lounge PAT. Phil, if you got a score, you better give us it real quick. We got to get a break.
Go ahead.
Extra point is good. 72-0. Take a timeout. Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin. That's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. And we also got the rolls. Made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All Blue Jays tonight, 72 big points. Over the Jets, 72-0, 2:06 left in this one. Guthrie more than likely kicking this off for the final time tonight. Return from the 19-yard line. Nice open field tackle. And the Jets will have a first down and 10. Some scores around Class 5A football real quick. And you know what? We'll save that for the postgame show. Stay tuned. Right. We will not have any finals. I certainly think our game would be the first game to end here tonight. Last week, I guess this game, we got done at 9:03 in El Reno. I said we're going to be done by 8:53 when we play Western Heights.
Put that right down.
Going to be a little...
8:45.
Well, you wrote that 3 minutes ago.
No, I didn't. I wrote it at halftime.
Oh, halftime.
And I showed it to them.
Well, you had a half to
Can't
look
you
at
ever be happy for me?
I did this a week ago.
You can't be happy for me.
Okay, you know what?
Good. 36 times I've been bullied down.
Timeout taken. Yeah, we're good on timeouts.
Hurts my chances. Getting bullied by the coaching staff now. 37 times.
Well, once they start the clock, I'll let you know what time I think they might end. Oh, here it comes, here it comes.
Oh, here we go now.
You got Doles on the... He's thinking.
Is he eating something?
Oh,
Skittles. he needs help.
He had 1,001 thoughts going in his mind what to do to that camera.
Oh, no, the staff, they bullied me.
8:45.
I get bullied by everybody.
Of course, if you go over...
Hey, Phil wants to know if you share your Skittles.
Of course.
There you go, Phil. He's going to bring you some.
That's my boy.
Guideline says we can't interview players until after the ball game is over. Express written consent by Guthrie Public Schools.
That was only allegedly a player.
Oh, gotcha. 52. Back to action here. This game cannot end any sooner than 8:46.
Dadgummit. Oh. Now they blow the whistle all the time. Now I'm being bullied by the officials.
It was close, Phil. The effort was there. You know what? No, it's going to be 8:45 and 38 seconds, and there's a minute 8.
That's right. Phil wins.
Oh, yeah, because you get the extra time.
Let's go!
Throw a flag.
Don't throw a flag. Clean game. Let's clock run. No fumble, no turnover. No. Keep the clock going. Keep the clock going. Keep it going.
40 seconds left. The clock is not stopping. Blue Jays about to go 5-2, stay unbeaten in district play. Got a road victory or road game next week against Altus, and the next time we're inside Gelsman Stadium, it'll be a completely different story when Carl Albert comes into town.
Yeah, we'll be plenty to talk about on the field that night.
Absolutely. Final play of the ball game. If Western Heights wants to take this snap, and looking to play clock, there it goes. They will hand it up. They're going to keep it. And that will wrap this one up tonight. Guthrie cruises the entire night and wins it by a final score of 72-0. Fight song strikes up by the Guthrie band as the Jays move on to victory. Blue Jays shaking hands with Western Heights in this one. Take a timeout. When we come back, it's a Terror Insurance Group postgame show talk with Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe, as well as our North Church player of the game. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie, Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
The rights to this broadcast have been granted by Guthrie Public Schools. Any rebroadcast or republication of other programming without the written consent of Guthrie Public Schools is strictly prohibited.
Welcome back inside the Terry Insure Group postgame show. Guthrie wins it. Final score 72-0. Guthrie now 5-2 on the year. Perfect 4-0 in district play as they get set to go on the road next week. 2.5, 3-hour drive to Altus, Oklahoma. Blue Jays in their huddle, just wrapping that one up. As we get set here in a few moments, we'll have our North Church player of the game. We'll also talk with Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe as a variety of Blue Jays scored tonight. No one had 2 touchdowns, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different Blue Jays scored tonight, along with a couple of safeties as this one goes as we thought here tonight. We are getting in position for our player of the game. And with that, let's get set for our North Church player of the game. Planning to visit North Church soon? Let them know you're coming so they can have your free gift ready when you arrive. How about that at North Church Guthrie? Let's go downstairs with Sean Sillis with tonight's North Church player of the game.
Guys, I'm here with Eli Plagg, player of the game. Eli, an interesting game. Really, defense was the scoring opponents. Now, you had a big, you picked up the fumble, ran in for a touchdown. Just talk about the first kind of part of the game. You didn't play a lot tonight, but just talk us through that.
Well, we came out here, we dominated from the moment the ball was snapped. We had 3 touchdowns on defense at halftime, and then we had 4 on offense. I mean, a total of 5 plays on offense shows how it goes.
Yeah, so defense has been a big deal this year for the Blue Jays. Going forward into the season, you got Altus, then the big Carl Albert game, then Lawton. Just what's your mindset, moving forward from now based on the season? What are you looking forward to moving on in?
Well, I mean, looking forward to Altus because we've never played this style of offense and defense before because they have, I think UNLV runs the same type of defense they do. It's honestly random as can be, so we got a lot of work to do in the next week.
So, offensive player last year, transition over to defense this year. Talk us through that. Has that been what you've wanted all along or just kind of the way it fell?
It's what I wanted all along, but last year there's Maroney's there, and I wasn't going to be him. He was probably one of the best players to walk through Guthrie at the defensive end position. But I've wanted it since I was a little kid because defense is bred in Guthrie football. That's all we know around here.
All right, so going on to the end of the season, what is the goal for Eli Plagg? What is it Eli Plagg's looking forward to?
Well, I hope to get another touchdown or 2 on offense and then 5 or 10 more, at least 5 more sacks on defense.
All right, good deal. We'll play the game, Eli Plagg. Congratulations. We'll see you guys next week. Guys, we'll go back to you.
Appreciate that, Sean Silvis. Congratulations to Eli Plagg, tonight's North Church player of the game. Jays win it tonight. Final score 72-0. Take a time out here on the Terry Insure Group postgame show, TIGOK.com. We're going to keep it here right now because we got the ball coach ready to go here in just a few seconds as we await everyone get into the proper position. Let's go downstairs with Sean Silvis with tonight's winning coach, Coach Kelly Beebe.
Guys, I'm here with head coach Kelly Beebe. Coach, just kind of a tough night, just walking into this game. Kind of what was the mindset and what were the goals we were looking forward to?
Well, the first thing I want to say is Coach Burdine and his staff, they've been playing with about 24. He had 8 kids that did not come to the game today. There's other programs in Class 5A that are playing independent with 80 kids on their roster. I told him to bring the boys down or his coaches down and eat a hamburger with us. The fact that they're still playing football and he and I talked before the game, as far as trying to manage it, got to get our kids a sweat at least. I think everybody got to get in tonight, so those kind of things. I hope that they're not beat up so much that they can't go again next week. But as far as our execution and the way we handle ourselves tonight, I was proud of that. Coaches did a good job of managing the game, getting kids in and out. And, I just told them in the huddle over there, we won't have another night like that. I mean, but it is a nice reprieve in the middle of the season. And then we got, the long weekend. Should be feeling great on Monday.
All right, so next week, Altus and the big Carl Albert game, and then Lawton. Just tell me, what is the plan moving forward with the team? Now we're going to get back into some real football, get those guys ready for the Carl Albert game. What's next week going to look like?
Well, next week, Altus, and I don't know how they're doing tonight. They got Noble, and El Reno's got Lawton. Those are big games in the flow of our district. But Altus is senior loaded. They're very physical. Their head coach has come back, the one that won the state title in 15. They run UNLV's offense, the go-go offense, triple option concept, very complicated. And, that'll be a big challenge for us to replicate that in practice. Then on the other side of the ball, they're kind of an Iowa State / eat the captain, like you've seen Stillwater play defense. So schematically, they present a lot of problems for our kids to kind of understand what they're trying to do and how we're going to attack them. So that'll be what, we go up Friday morning, the coaches, and we start looking at that and trying to build a game plan to attack that our kids can understand in a short period of time.
So Lawton Altus, just so you know, is 14-14 right now, so they're tied up, big game. So, all right, so just talk to us, Noble Altus. Yeah. Yeah, Noble Altus, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, 14-14 game. So, kind of a different kind of night tonight, different atmosphere. They didn't travel with a lot, but, the Guthrie crowd still showed up. A lot of people online watching still. Talk to us, They talked last week about how hard it was to play in the Rocky. Coming here, it's so intimidating, and still the fans shell out for a game that was going to be a blowout.
Yeah, we do feel like there is home field advantage here, for sure. And I say 100 times, whenever we got the big lead and you smell the burgers wafting in over the wall, it's a good night at the Rock. But yeah, we had our little cheer girls out tonight. I got to catch them a little bit as I was walking in, and then of course the band and we filled up the stands on the home side. So just, another great night at the Rock.
All right, Coach, well, I'll let you get to those burgers. Congratulations on another good night. We'll see you next week. Guys, we'll go back to you.
Thank you, Sean Silvas. Great job. As always, Blue Jays win it by a final score 72-0. Take a timeout. Come back with more here on the Terry Insure Group post-game show.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Countless people in the community that have been coming to Strive as clients are seeing real changes in their lives for the better.
We're all about getting to the root cause of your health issues. We're proactive instead of reactive. We have weight loss medications like semaglutide, tirzepatide, and lipomino skinny shots, IV hydration, infrared saunas, cold plunge, 4D massage chairs, and our newest technologies, the M-Cella chair for urinary incontinence and M-Sculpt Neo body contouring increases muscle by 25% and decreases fat by 30%. Check us out at strivewellnesslounge.com.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with a unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
72-0 final here tonight. Interesting scores around the state of Oklahoma. 5A football. We mentioned Sean did a second ago. Noble and Altus tied 14-14. That game in the fourth quarter. El Reno and Lawton. El Reno leads Lawton. That game at halftime, last report, El Reno 20, Lawton 13. Yeah. And so if you look at those scores, Phil, and you're not supposed to compare scores to teams, but
it's hard not to.
Boy, you would certainly think Guthrie take care of business and show up and get a first or second spot in the district. Scores brought to you by South Point Baptist Church.
I mean, it's lining up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there would have to be a lot of turnovers, a lot of problems, a lot of challenges along the way, I think, for it not to line up that way. If all things staying equal, of course, we stay healthy. I mean, there's always those variables, but you would think there's an outstanding chance of Blue Jays getting at least one home playoff game this year.
Some other scores real quickly here. A good one in Midwest City. Lott MacArthur leads the Midwest City Bombers 22-14. Collinsville leads it by 12 over Claremore, 34-22. Carl Albert shutting out John Marshall, 45-0. And a couple other scores. Bishop McGinnis shutting out Duncan, 40-0. McAllister has regained the lead over Bishop Kelly, 29-21. Coweta big over Edison Prep, 47-0. Those are some scores in Class 5A football. And all of our scores brought to you by South Point Baptist Church. Real quick, 6A1 football. Norman taking it to Moore tonight, 28-7. Jinx continues to shut out Deer Creek, 21-0. Still in the fourth quarter, Edmond Santa Fe looking for the first victory of the year. They trail Westmore 3-0.
Wow.
And Norman North, the other team looking for the first victory, continues to lead Broken Arrow 24-21. Last reporting at halftime.
6A2 action, Chris. We got Stillwater and Choctaw. Choctaw up 21-14.
Okay.
That late in the third quarter.
Stillwater has really controlled that series as of late, including a semifinal victory last year at Edmond North. Juju Smith of Choctaw tackled at the 1-yard line.
Phew.
Stillwater went on to the state championship game, lost that one to Muskogee. Here tonight, Guthrie wins at 72-0. This is the Terry and Sugar Group postgame show. TIGOK.com is the website. Go see them at 622 South Division Street. More on that later on. This is the Terry and Sugar Group postgame show.
Founded in 2009, Terra Insure Group exists to serve the residents of Guthrie and the surrounding communities by delivering quality insurance coverage at the fairest possible rate. TIG isn't captive to one single carrier. The staff at Terra Insure Group, Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, Lisa Engel, Sarah Bowling, and Libby Wano, offer over 100 years of combined insurance experience. Call 405-293-4880 or visit them online at tigok.com.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC. At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471. Go Blue Jays!
72-0 Jays, 5-2 on the year. It's amazing how fast the season goes, Phil.
So quick. I mean, we're 3 games left now in the regular season and into the playoffs, and boy, it is flying by.
Broken Dad says, congratulations, Guthrie. Western Heights fought all the way to the end. There's no doubt. They certainly did. Thank you for the comment, Broken Dad. Time now to take a look at the Black Oak Alliance highlights of the game. And boy, Phil, there were plenty of them, including Colton Carlock's 14-yard touchdown run. It was the first play after a nice kick return by Clayton Carpenter. Here's a pick 6 by Scammon from 33 yards out. And then Blue Jay defense will get the sack here. They were active throughout the entire. The flashing lights, those are new LED lights in the baseball side of things. We are fancy like here in Guthrie. Now here's the sack. That's going to lead up to a nice Caden White scoop and score. Eli Plagg talked about those scoop and score. And this was one of them. And then, what you know, the North Church player of the game, Eli Plagg, right on cue. Snap low, Plagg pick it up, thank you. See you later. Touchdown, Eli Plagg. Guthrie at that time led 28-0. That would be the score at the end of the quarter. Dalen Rice, 1 of 10 Blue Jays to score a touchdown tonight. That one from 22 yards out. Guthrie led 34-0. Make it 40-0. Zane Thomas with a 4-yard touchdown run as the second quarter and the second half had a running clock. Here's a nice pass. Rice to Doles, 67 yards. He'll make a nice cut here to get into the end zone. Outrun number 4. Guthrie led it at halftime. 54-0, I think. I didn't write that. 47-0. And then Elijah Payne, the freshman, got some nice carries, including that one from 9 yards out. And there's the first of 2 safeties that Western Heights gave up tonight. Made it 56-0. Quadri Muhammad, Phil, 46-yard run.
He can fly.
Yeah.
That looks like me running to dinner. Look at that.
Okay, I'll take over now. 63-0 at the time. The safety coming up. It made it 65-0, and Clayton Carpenter rewarded for that earlier kickoff return with the kickoff return for a touchdown from 52 official yards out. Guthrie wins that final score 72-0. Those are your Black Oak Alliance highlights of the game. Contact Phil Nichols or Dave Evans so they can protect your legacy. Your trusted advisors for a secure future. Risk management, employee benefits, estate planning, and HR solutions. The proud sponsors of the Black Oak Alliance highlights of the game. You check those out on YouTube as well. Jays win it 72-0. This is the Terra Insure Group post-game show. TIG, Independent Insurance Agency, which means they represent many carriers for your insurance needs as opposed to a single one-size-fits-all insurer. Saw a family walking into TIG today. Looked like they sat down with Seth Robbins, had a good visit there. So, good day in Guthrie on Thursday Night Football. Take a time out. More after this here on the TIG postgame show.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Lennox products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
At Hayes Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families and community and have committed to providing you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. Honoring your loved one is our top priority, and part of that is assisting you to help deal with the grief during difficult times. Everyone's needs are different, and for that reason, families can entrust their loved one's wishes to our family. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Visit them online today at hayesfh.com.
Final thoughts from the stadium are ahead on the Terra Insure Group postgame show.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
Founded in 2009, Terra Insure Group exists to serve the residents of Guthrie and the surrounding communities by delivering quality insurance coverage at the fairest possible rate. TIG isn't captive to one single carrier. The staff at Terra Insure Group, Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, Lisa Engel, Sarah Bowling, and Libby Wano, offer over 100 years of combined insurance experience. Call 405-293-4880 or visit them online at tigok.com.
Welcome back. One final time here tonight in Jelsma, along with Sean Silvis, Sir Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols. I'm Chris Evans. We put a bow on this one here tonight. A few Blue Jays left on the field. A lot of them eating hamburgers in the bullpen area of Squires Field. And again, LED lights installed about a week or so ago. New parking lot expansion behind the right field wall. So a lot of good things happening in the baseball, football area. Maybe the LEDs will be added into Jelsma Stadium before next year if everything kind of goes as planned. It would be cool. Have all the lights flashing on touchdowns and all that stuff. Yeah. So Guthrie wins it. Final score 72-0. Phil, next week's game on the road in a game. If Guthrie wants to have that playoff spot, they'll be favored again. It's a long trip. Got to stay focused. Guthrie travels to Altus.
Yeah, I mean, it's a game, that as you said, Guthrie will be favored in that ball game. They're going to go down there, play 4 quarters of football, execute, play penalty-free, don't turn the ball over, do the right things. They should get out of there with a victory leading into the week following big game here at the Rock against the Carl Albert Titans.
First meeting with the Bulldogs since 2015. Guthrie went there for a first-round playoff game, lost that game, and Altus goes on to win the state championship that year. So great-looking Bulldog, by the way. Good, cool-looking graphics there. Yeah. Big thank you, by the way, to Cody Knox and Aaron Ryburn, Karen Allen, all of our teammates behind the scenes as well to make this the best production we can possibly put together. As Guthrie wins that final score 72-0. We'll talk about this game and a whole lot more on Wednesday night for the high school huddle. 6 o'clock on our sister channel on YouTube, Second Banana Media. Also, if you want to check it on Facebook, find us there by searching High School Huddle. You can find us, and we'll talk. Ronnie, Phil, and myself will talk about 6A1 all the way down to Class A. So we're going to be talking Jinx, Deer Creek, Fairview, and Hooker, and everything in between. 6 o'clock on Wednesday night. Phil, you got one more score you want to pass on? South Point Baptist Church score?
South Point Baptist Church score. Game of the week for the high school huddle this week, Fairview Hooker. I locked Fairview down for a win.
Yeah, you picked them. You picked Hooker. You picked Fairview
to win.
We all did.
And then I locked them down.
And then you doubled down.
I doubled down.
Like you like to do.
Oh. Go ahead.
Phil, you even talked about on the show that everything in the world would have to go wrong in order for Fairview to win.
That's right.
I don't think that happened.
Well, you don't know that?
I'm pretty sure it did.
You don't know that?
I've been reading up, and
Hooker's winning 32-7.
Wow.
Even the greats are wrong sometimes, Ronnie.
Hey, I told you about the Hooker defense.
When was that?
On Wednesday night. I told you they were playing. They were really good defensively.
They looked really good against Cashin the week before. They did.
Yeah,
they looked really good.
The only loss coming to Sunray, Texas, who plays really good football.
I got caught up in and listen, I still think Fairview Hooker will be in the state championship game in A1, but it'll be a rematch. But like you said, they played 3 times in the last 13, 14 months.
Yeah, third time in 13 months.
Yeah, after tonight, Fairview's only going to be up 2-1.
Yeah, so a new number one in Class A football.
Class A football, that's right.
So that's what the high school huddle will do on Wednesday night. Time to end this broadcast here tonight. A big thank you to our great camera crew tonight. Andy Daves, Lance Evans, Kel Evans, grabbing all the great shots here tonight, as they always do. Appreciate them tonight. Colin Simpson joined us for the first time here tonight. Got some second half action tonight.
Did a good job.
Did a great job as well. His mentor, Connor Phillips, also with that. The nucleus, Ronnie Phillips, getting everything in line here tonight as Guthrie wins it 72-0. Again, our next broadcast 1 week from tomorrow night when Guthrie travels to Altus. Set your alarm clock. It's going to be an early call, Phil, when we head to Altus.
I do a volleyball the day after?
I think, you come on down.
Oh, boy. Are we getting a hotel room?
I got to get one booked, but we'll have a hotel room.
2 beds this time? Oh.
For Sean Silvis and Ronnie Phillips, my partner Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. We'll talk to you 1 week from tomorrow night. Until then, have a great Friday. Go back to work tomorrow. Today's Thursday. This is Blue Jay Football. As always, go Blue Jays.
Guthrie Football 2024 is brought to you by Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma and you. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. North Church Guthrie, you matter. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. Golden Chick, the original and still the best. Mercy Hospital, your life is our life's work. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. S&T Oilfield Services, Joshua 24:15. Integrity Heat and Air, we work with integrity. Strive Wellness Lounge, health therapy. The Black Oak Alliance, protecting your legacy. Guthrie Bluejay Football is also brought to you by Interbank, A-Team Overhead Door, Hayes Tree Service, Guthrie Tag Agency, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic I-35 and Highway 33, Mosquito Authority, Reese Appliance Repair, Exxon, and Merritt Roberts Farm Bureau, Oklahoma. You've been watching Guthrie Bluejay Football, home of the 4-time state champions. Until next time, go Blue Jays!